Alright, so here's the gear I'm going to be using this weekend. Frost River, rucksack, got my haversack, need a survival haversack, that's camera gear. I was going to do canvas lavu, but I took 13 ticks off me walking to camp. So Gary had an extra hammock, so I'm gonna go hammock instead. I'll just borrow one from him for the night, so that's cool. Underneath the bottom of my pack, I have the Native Survival Moisture Barrier, and I have my bedroll. Side pockets, I have a ladle, spatula, plank, fork, and spoon. Also have a glacier cup, and some extra rope. You ain't nothing without your paracord, brother. Alright, this side, I've got a bunch of oatmeal. Literally, I just like opened the box up and dumped it in. I don't care. I've got some meat, a couple steaks, ribeyes. Got some milk for my tea. My 2 bandanas. I use one to wash my dishes, the other one to wash me. And I've got some butter down there as well. Stick of butter. I'll find a use for it. Oh, Gary's sitting. Nice. Off your feet, Gary. Nice. Right on. I don't know. I'll probably throw it on. I got some pasta with me, I think. So maybe I'll throw it on some pasta, or I'll throw it on the steaks.
Potatoes.
Steaks with butter. Oh yeah, you got potatoes. Yeah. Butter on steaks. Come on. Whatever, dude. I'll find a use for it. I got a stick of butter with me. It won't last long. All right, and in the main bucket, have sweatshirt because it gets chilly at night. Yesterday it was like out of nowhere, like 70 degrees, but then once the sun was on its way out, it was brutal. I had short sleeves on. I was cold, man. Nasty. So sweater for the night. Bushcraft / military frying pan, stainless steel. First aid kit, change of clothes, got underwear and a Zelda t-shirt. That's the first drawing of Link, actually. Very first one. From the manual of the NES Zelda game, the very first Legend of Zelda. He's right-handed instead of left. He was always left after that. And this is before the Hyrule Shield. Eventually this is the first shield. The second shield he gets in that game, it has the cross on it. It's like a Christian shield. And he gets the magic book, which was translated magic book here, but it actually was called the Bible in the Japanese version, the real version of the game. So anyways, this is the very first Link. It's before the magic sword. That's the highest sword in this version of the game, before the Hyrule sword. It's all before Hyrule stuff. So it's vintage Link, which is cool. I like that. It kind of got into like cultish eventually. Link has gotten kind of weird over the years. That's just like when he was a ranger. This is a kuksa that I carved. Maybe at some point I'll put them on my website, but I haven't done that yet. Got my little logo on like I always do. I like the angle in the back. I like that. Sculpt it, you know. Big old facets. I have my native survival knife that I designed. LT makes for me. This is the Tiger Maple. All one high carbon tool steel, 90-degree spine, Ranger green liners, Scandinavian bevel. I'll put that on in a minute. I have a bunch of pouches. This has a bunch of food in it. Spices, tea, pasta, Bannock mix, my junk knife, you name it. This is Ranger green pouch. This is my smoking kit and a coyote pouch. It's got some edibles that I collected. I have one tin that's tobacco, organic Kentucky tobacco, and this one has a bunch of different things. It has mint that I've collected. It has staghorn sumac green and staghorn sumac red, which only turns red after it's been touched by the first frost of the year, which First Nations preferred. That's why I gather it that way. I have mullein in there, which is I use it for a screen mainly at the bottom. Get some blueberry leaves and some sweet fern. What else is in here? Yarrow and wintergreen. Very kind of effervescent things, you know, that kind of stuff. And the pipe that I have was carved by a buddy of mine, Dave, in Canada. A ranger's pipe, as he calls it. I made a video like 4 years ago, like when I got this in the mail, kind of thing. And he made a video on his channel about the pipe that I carved for him years ago. He called it like Gifts of the Field or something. It was like an edible walk video. and he pretended like the package was like in a tree. It was like a you know, something. He was like, oh, like, well, this is a rare specimen I found. It's like, oh, this is the Yabo tree, you know, like yet another box opening, right? The YouTube thing people used to do a long time ago. This is the Yabo tree, and it was pretty funny. Anyways, he caught me off guard. Tinder pouch, Bodro pouch, tarp, Equinox 10 by 12. This is their egret model, thicker material, not the ultralight one. I have those at home. Here's my canvas labu, which everyone has seen me, I think, at this point, use for, I don't know, 7 years or something on my YouTube channel. I slept in this labu like tons and tons and tons of times. All different weather, winter, summer, you name it. In the summer, it's good because it gives complete shade. So there's no sun at all. So you don't cook inside of it too much, really at all. But the downside is that it doesn't allow any airflow because it's thick canvas. So I find that, you know, I still sweat just because I'm just laying there in my own sweat, you know. So it's kind of a give and take there. During the summer when I use it, I just open up half of it all the way up. So it's like a lean-to basically. I get plenty of airflow, which is what I was going to do tonight. But 13 ticks just walking here, that's no thanks. So I'm going to borrow Gary's hammock, which is this one right here. DD hammock. I've never used this before. It has a bug net and stuff. So I'll check that out. Hopefully it's good. Gary's using another hammock. And then I have, because it gets cold at night, like again, last night was cold, I have military gray sleeping bag. It's part of their MSS, military sleep system. So first it was green and black, and then it was green and gray, I think. It's the second version of it. This is the gray, the second version. It's like a zero bag. So I should be plenty warm. Might not even need it, you know, I don't know. We'll see. I'd rather like be a little too warm and not use it than be cold and just be shivering all night because of the wind and because I'm cold, and you know, it makes me like have to go pee, and it's just like miserable. It's just miserable trying to sleep cold. So I always bring a bag that's warmer than I think I'm gonna need. Always, every time. And that's my whole kit, I think. I don't think I have anything else with me. Just my haversack. And inside there is my deodorant. Toilet paper, obvious reasons, blow my nose and relieve myself. My glasses. A headlamp, TH10 by Through Night. Canadian military wool hat. Again, during nighttime. Keep my ears covered while I'm sleeping. And my rain jacket. I think I just got some pain pills and stuff with me, so that's pretty much it. So there it is. There's my kit for the weekend. See you guys in the next one later.